Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stadium game. This is a classic. The enemy tank. Can you guess what it is if I'm going to say that? Loading. Selecting. Yeah, you've already guessed it right. We're against a D.Va.
And we're ready for one heck of a match.
Now, traditionally, Moira against D.Va in classic ranked is a very horrible matchup to play. She just eats all of your orbs, but in stadium we have solutions to that. We've done a few videos of it on the channel, but it's always entertaining, at least in my opinion, from a player's perspective. I don't know about you guys, but to watch a Moira vs D.Va matchup, you basically get permission to be a DPS Moira, and people can't really say too much about it. They could say get precarious potency and sit behind me and heal, but I mean, it's not the best way to play. I do see some Moiras still running orb builds against D.Va, and you can, and I say this very lightly, you can make them work, but you lose so much value. And this is just way easier, way more fun. So yeah, we're going to get Chaingrass Stratosphere Beacon. Especially good against D.Va. If she dives you, she's normally in the air. Ballistic Buffer, just because it's awesome. And then Weapon Grease. Now there is an argument to take Compensator here instead, if you're going to be providing a bit more healing. So if you're playing a kind of passive Moira, you could go for that, because it's just going to give a slightly better heal over time. The actual direct healing is about the same, but it's the heal over time that you get weapon power, whereas attack speed, you're going to get more self-sustain. It's going to help with your coalescence a little bit. So I'm going through here anticipating that some players are going to take the jump pad. They don't, which means now I'm really inactive. It's only for like a few seconds. Chaingrass brave onto the enemy. Moira. D.Va just takes us down. I mean, the Moira gets the credit, but it was the D.Va flank around which kind of deleted us, so pretty bad start to this. We've got Holix on tank on our team, a very good tank player. I also recognise that Daphlis on Mercy is a good Mercy player as well. As for the enemy team, I'm not too sure about it. They are running D.Va, Ashe, Cassidy, Moira and a Mercy. Which, yeah, is a little bit tricky because with the Chaingrass, quite often there aren't enough players grouped around the D.Va. We're kind of hoping to hit a bit of the, maybe the Cassidy, maybe the Moira Mercy when we Chaingrass off of them. But I still think it's very good for us to try and attack the D.Va. We get less cash from damage to tanks compared to squishies, but if you think about it, D.Va on the enemy team is going to be blocking our Freya abilities, especially blocking our Junkrat, Sigma as well. We can just reliably hit them as we do take down the Ashe there. I think we were damage amped at the time, which is always nice with Chain Grasp. So we're up to 50% of the objective. We've got our fade, so we can always fade back. But if we've got no Chain Grasp after we fired that orb, then there's not much point in staying there. There we fire the orb. It doesn't really matter where we fire the orbs. You can also fire heal orbs exclusively when you're playing this, but I do like to try and slot some of these damage orbs past. They don't always get eaten. Yeah, just stacks the damage up as we see an isolated Ashe. Always look for the isolated targets. There's a Bob on the point though. Well, not on the point, but near our point. We fade through, grab the Mega. Mercy's, we kind of left her alone a little bit there. Cassidy didn't hear or see him come in. Does get a couple of kills as well. So, I also don't mind this, by the way. Like, I don't like winning the first round 100-0. Moira's very item dependent, and so the longer that the match goes on for, I feel like it benefits Moira more than it benefits a lot of other heroes. Some of them are very power dependent, but with Moira we need as much cash as we can. I mean, we could play the entire game with just Chain Grasp as a power, so everything else is kind of optional. So long rounds, very, very nice for us. We do take down the baby D.Va. We fade it even though there's a Sigma shield, because trust me, just do that, guys. Don't rely on the shields. Waste your fade, because the amount of times the Sigma will just drop it and reposition it last second, or the times when it just gets killed. And yeah, here we have the Moira. There's somewhere around here, but I'm not going to focus too much on it. Oh, there she is up top. We can't save our Junkrat here, or can we? Okay, it's nice he didn't jump onto the high ground. Moira doesn't get to the point in time We don't get that much cash, but it's not bad. At least we can get our shield buster, and then the other items are a bit more flexible. So the Mercy's leading the way cash-wise. We're going into round 2. It's a very long-range open map. It actually works quite well for us with Chain Grasp here. We can fade quite a long distance away from the D.Va if we need to, and then yeah, we can. There's quite a few areas of cover, even though it's a long-range map. So Shield Buster, 100% we're taking that item. There isn't another option here. Up against the D.Va anyway, because we're going to be attacking armor a lot. Advanced Antibiotics is flexible, so we could go for something like wrist wraps. It depends on the money really. So you've got wrist wraps, aftermarket firing pin. Both of those are given attack speed. Wrist wraps gives a little bit of health on it as well. And yeah, we also pick up running shoes. So with this being a big, long, open map, and sometimes the bot's the other side of the world,
You can't afford me.
running shoes just helps if, you know, we die late and we need to get back to the team quicker. It will generate cash for us, basically, because, yeah, the more action we're in, the more cash we're going to generate, and if we can get back to the action quicker, then yeah. Actually bounce a heal orb there. Well, we tried to bounce one off of the kind of corner of that wall to bounce back to our team, and I looked back for it, and yeah, we didn't actually get that. Gonna fade the dynamite. We've got no orb. We didn't make any use of our chain grasp at all here. There's enemy Moira there as well. Stratosphere propped onto the D.Va. We're going to fade that back. Conveniently, the Junkrat was also heading back there so we could heal them. But our Freya does die up top. We're not going to be able to get to that at all. We could maybe heal there, but I mean, D.Va mech is popped. Got to watch these dynamites. Going to fade back. It seems like the team kind of survived anyway. Ash getting quite a bit of damage onto us as well. Enemy Moira gone for Phantasm, which, you know, Phantasm is one of my favourite abilities to use, but I have been, ever since they changed it, I've not liked it as much. So they fixed it, but yeah, I don't feel like they should have. I think they should have just rolled with what the Phantasm Orb was doing and then changed the item description to match it, because it was actually very nice back then. Still, we use our Coalescence. We're not actually doing a lot here. Can we pop the D.Va mech? No, we can't. We're going to fade back. I don't want Ash to hit more shots on us. Dynamite hits us as well. I'm just going to fire the orb, but we'll just set up a heal zone instead. Only briefly, because, yeah, again, activity. So, enemy Moira on the objective. Going to have to fall back smartly from that one, especially after they fire their orb. Slow D.Va. This is why Stratosphere is so good. She's trying to push us, and it just doesn't work. Can we kill her before she remechs? We absolutely can. Bob's here though. Sigma just trying to charge up some shields with it, but that's actually going to eat away the barrier here. Still, I'm not going to criticise a good tank player like that. Yeah, they are still doing some damage. We're not moving this Ash's health. They've got no armour, so Shield Buster's not helping us here. We flat bounce an orb, but our Mercy does get taken down. Looks like we're on the retreat here. We're only just about in the lead. Oh, trying to get that chain grasp working. Sigma's a bit low. Can we just tuck down into this low ground here to make sure we're still behind cover? I've got our orb again. Instantly eaten by D.Va, but Shield Buster doing work here. Got to heal the Sigma up. They're very low health actually. We do manage to get it up just about with Coalescence. And now we have 3 players lined up in that cone. We're always looking behind us. It's not the player that's in front of us that we're focused on. It's nearly always the player at the back, and then we try and line our body up to heal everybody else. Retreat there just in case we got pushed there by Cassidy. Didn't seem to. Can we kill Baby? Baby's down, but we do get taken out. Okay, I mean, we're in the lead. They're not near the bot. No one's gonna push this. Okay, I mean, that works. If they want to go up on our high ground and not contest the bot, then yeah, sure, why not? MVP, we get some nice money here. You know, getting nearly 11k is very good going into round 2. Now we get to choose a power. So I've been liking Cross Orbal a lot recently. I feel like it's really good at generating cash. It also helps heal the team up. Should you get it against the D.Va? Maybe. Because even if you're firing like damage orbs like I do, and you probably should be firing heal orbs, but I just lean towards damage anyway. Your heal orb will possibly get some good healing on your team and yourself. So as for the items, Look at this. We can just fill it up with blues. It does mean we're going to be a bit squishy. We have to get the 4K ones though. It's a little bit... okay, so what are we going to get here? I mean, we could get field support. Field support's good value. We get a little bit of tankiness. Emergency chip gives us a bit more health. Otherwise, we could get any of these. I would go for high capacity tubing over bio needles in terms of the effect. But one of them is attack speed, one of them is weapon power. So depends on if we want the attack speed or the weapon power. The effect doesn't really make a difference. Cross orbal. So we could go cross orbal. Or at the last second, we can switch to Ethereal Excision. It's going to give us movement speed and also lifesteal, and we're pretty squishy. It does also allow us to pick El Saka Suppressor to get that anti-heal on them later on. So I feel like it is the best choice. Because otherwise, what, we're going to get Cyber Venom? Yeah, that's leaning into orbs a bit more. Okay, got our gadget down. So yeah, we're on a full blue build right now. But we take quite a bit of damage. We couldn't get back in time to heal the Mercy up. Yeah, D.Va hasn't got any of the beam weapon like reductions, so we're gonna have to move back here. We used our gadget. We're trying to stand in it. Yeah, if we positioned it a bit further forward, maybe Sigma could live that one. But enemy team putting some really good pressure on us here. Okay, Phantasm Orb comes in, Dynamite as well, so we're gonna fade that. If it was just the orb, we probably wouldn't have bothered. But yeah, once we're on fire, we're definitely gonna do that. So we bounce the orb, trying to just avoid D.Va eating it. Dynamite's there as well. We're not too bothered about that. It's only the follow-ups that we really care about. Oh, Chain Grasp. Okay. Freya does manage to take down the Ashe there. And D.Va mech. Can we get this one down? I mean, she's trapped in the room, surely. Mech's down. Can we also get Baby D.Va? We don't actually need to here. It may even be counterproductive, but... Okay, Cassidy there. We're going to fade that one. Drop our gadget just in the corner. We've got kind of minimal cover here. We're on fire though. Fade's coming up soon. We can cleanse that off. So enemy team's actually made so much more progress than us because nobody's taking the responsibility of moving the payload. Moira was trying it there on the enemy team, but our team, yeah, no one's doing it. I'm certainly not going to do it. We're on this chain grass based build. It would be nice if probably Junkrat, because they're still able to spam. But then the Junkrat's probably desperate for money because it's really hard to get the money against the D.Va, especially before you've got Zip Breeze. Oh, I don't know if I want to take this fight against the Ashe here. Okay, the orb actually gets the kill there. Okay, now against the D.Va. We could fake fade this, it's a consideration. No, we just opt to go the most direct route. D.Va is chasing us a bit, but we've got a Mercy Pocket on us as well. Yeah, that damage armor is stripped away. D.Va's getting very low. Can we chain grasp off someone? No. Ashe walks behind the rock. Sigma's in a bit of trouble. We had an option to Coalescence there. Probably should have taken it, but I was way too tunnel vision over onto the D.Va. Right, enemy team moving forward. Oh, a trap kill from the Junkrat. Coalescence rotating around. No healing again over onto our Junk. Yes, we're not in a heal mindset. I mean, I rarely am anyway. This is annoying, Ashe, but... we do finally get him down. D.Va mech also getting a bit low. Not going to be able to finish that one off. Now we are catching up. Yeah, there's a Moira also behind us. We're going to have to fade all the way back. Probably should heal again. The Sigma, we reacted a bit too late to it. I mean, I'm just on the mindset that I can kind of delete the whole enemy team. Moira does get taken down. We are blocking the objective here a little bit. There's still the D.Va. Can we put some pressure on her? Oh no, the Ashe gets stuck in a Junkrat trap. We take down the Ashe. We've used our gadget, but we've got to step away from it because of the Dynamite. There's just the D.Va here. We should be okay. Like, I fancy my chances in this 1v1. Okay, question is, can we kill her before? Yeah, just about. Okay, so enemy Moira probably can contest this, but it's only going to be... no, they opted to... I have no idea where they went. I guess up top. Okay, I mean, we are moving it, but the enemy team is going to be able to come back in again. Going to fade that one back. We've got Coalescence. It's not great. Oh no, we're taking too much damage. We can't use our gadget while we're in Coalescence. One of the most frustrating parts of using Cole is locked out of ability. I'm trying to say to our team, look, we need to go on to their objective. They're in the lead right now. And we've got no one contesting it. So someone has to get onto their objective. Of course, people are in combat. I don't expect them to read the chat. It's more, you know, maybe someone notices it. An enemy team are going to take this third round. Cash is just about even. We're putting out loads of damage. We didn't play optimally. We definitely could have healed a few players a bit better. But we're certainly not a healer here. We're a DPS that has reliable damage against D.Va's defense matrix that can also heal. That is just the nature of the hero that we're playing right now. And Mercy does get reliable healing, so we're kind of leaving that cash element to her. Still, we could play a bit better. If you'd like us to play better, then hit the like button on the video. It really helps me out and it motivates me to try harder for you guys. Yeah, okay. Booster jets. Weapon jammer. Don't like the idea of booster jets here. It does make us a bit squishy. And what about the gadget instead? Thing is, we have to sell our field support gadget if we're going to get... Ooh, El Saca Suppressor. Quick look at their healing. We see 22k on the Mercy. So that just looks like... Yeah, let's reduce the healing. I would have gone with Super Serum gadget, but I really didn't want to lose out on the field support gadget just yet. So yeah, we've put out decent damage number here. Our Junkrat is on a trap build, and they'll probably be on that trap build because of the D.Va, but if I were you guys, if you like playing Junkrat, I would still play a weapon power build. I'd just pick up Zip Grease. Because you can just wait until you see the defense matrix disappear and then fire at the D.Va, and you deal such a massive chunk of damage to her. Oh, we're going to have to... we used our gadget. Fade backwards. I mean, we're low health. Mercy is healing us. There's dynamites all around though. A little bit of a problem. Can we get the D.Va mech down? No, we have to fade back. You do see a low health Mercy. This is what I mean. Is we're a DPS that can heal. But yeah, we're not focused on healing until we realise we can heal. Yeah, until we realise there's no one to damage and therefore we should be doing healing. Right. Sigma here getting very low. I'm not sure we're going to be able to save him in time. That's going to be an awkward stagger. Okay, we're looking for an orb bounce there as well. Okay, we can get some damage out here. Moira very, very low. Okay, we use our gadget, but Cassidy, we've got to respect that damage there. They did kill us quite quickly before. Try and occupy both the supports, but Mercy seems to have flown off. Now we're just flanked behind. I mean, it's not really a flank, it's kind of a retreat. Heal orb forward. Oh no, there's a Bob on the point as well. We use our coalescence, we can't use our gadget. Mercy is next to us as well. We're trying to heal up our Sigma so they can come forward and contest the point. Gonna have to fade away from this one. Find it very difficult to do too much to the Moira, but I mean, we are built kind of anti-D.Va. Can we pop the mech? It'll be okay to do a trade. Oh no, we can't get her down in time. Didn't realize the Cassidy was still holding it for that long. Okay, I mean, we spawn really, really close here. Quick heal up on our players just because, yeah, if they've got health, they can be a target for the enemy team. Otherwise, they're kind of automatically focus firing our whole team. We put some pressure on the Cassidy. Yeah, he's really hurting our team from up on that right side. Dynamite's there. We also have our gadget, which we could just put down, which we do. We're going to immediately jump over and eliminate this isolated Ash again. And okay. Cassidy just hits. We hear the footsteps, but yeah. Maybe something like Iron Eyes is needed if they're going to be a real thorn in our side here. Okay, we're going to push forward. Trying to chain grasp off them. Moira got very, very low there from that chain grasp, but so did our Sigma in return. Let's get some healing up on them here. As we push in, we hear the Cassidy again. Pressure over onto them. We've got our gadget, which we drop down here, but we've got a fallback. Junkrat's on fire. Sigma's getting a bit low. We've used our coalescence, hoping it would actually intimidate them more so than be effective. When you're on a chain grasp weapon power build, it's not great. Oh no, with the Bob on the point as well. Okay, we use our gadget. People were stuck in a trap, but I mean, this has got to be something heroic if we're going to win this one, surely. Yeah, maybe not. I think the enemy team's got this one. Yeah, looks like it's 2-2 then.
It was a hard fight, but they lose this round. Here's our
24,000 damage.
score. 2-2.
Still got some decent healing. Fair enough, a lot of it is on us, but we do a surprising amount of heal. It's just not tracking low health players.
Coming up next.
It's all about just getting players back up again. So I'm trying to say, even if you are on this trap
Time
build,
for the teams to consult their
the Junkrat here is building a lot of AP. Sure, they haven't got all of the zip grease items, all the zip grease powers that you'd use, you know, Bango or Hot Boom or anything like that. But you could still get zip grease. So what you can do is you can get the 2 main trap powers, because just make use of the traps, and then zip grease and weapon power. So yeah, we're just trying to explain that to them, because otherwise they're pretty useless in this game. Just firing out a couple of these traps, not going to do too much. Right, anyway, when it comes to our items, Void Hoppers would be a really good choice here. Precarious Potency could help with our healing. We've obviously been aware in the game that there's been several times when players in front of us have been killed. Precarious Potency could be okay with that. Advanced Antibiotics, we can keep hold of that with Precarious Potency. Now, with the Ash, maybe Void Hoppers is a good idea, rather than Precarious Potency here. Codebreaker helps against the D.Va. It is a little bit counterproductive though, Codebreaker, because when you've got Shield Buster, sure, you're going to deal more damage to armor, but then the armor disappears and you lose out on the attack speed. So sometimes you want to do like little damage to the D.Va's armor so that the Chain Grasp can hit everybody else. Well, the Junkrat didn't listen. They went Divine Intervention for some reason. Yeah, I think that's why they're on 8 limbs with 12 deaths and not really doing much. So, but either way, look, we're a DPS. We don't need them to be incredible. We just need them to do something. And those traps may be doing something. Okay, maybe regretting the fact that we haven't got Void Hoppers here. It's like these little heals, right? Where Precarious Potency helps us out. Or should I say helps the team out. And also we want to make sure that our tank doesn't keep getting low. Helps, allows the Mercy to do a bit more damage amping if we get some nice heals over onto our team. But we are still this DPS. Oh. Okay, heals over onto the Junkrat. Mercy's on that one as well. Oh, Void Hoppers would have been so nice. But we're definitely getting value out of the Precarious Potency. Like just anytime we apply these little brief like that, yeah, they're going to get quite a lot of healing out of it. D.Va comes in with the mech again. We're not going to kill her before that. In fact, someone else did, but she got rezzed. Okay, is the heal orb enough to save us? No, not on a weapon power build. An enemy team start capturing the objective. It's proving to be a bit difficult. Freya's a bit low. Really don't want to lose the Freya here. Yeah, there's dynamites next to us as well, but don't care. We've got to go and chain grasp off of players. We get a bit of damage, but it's just immediately healed up by the enemy team. Let's try that one again. Wait for the dynamites first of all. Heal orb going forward. Bob goes behind us there, so we're going to have to play out onto the point, but there's a Cassidy, so cheeky little fade to the side. Damage orb on her with back in LOS of the Bob. Mercy with a res though. Nice, and D.Va mech's popped. Cassidy. Okay. Precarious Potency heal. Oh, we thought he might still be in that room. But yeah, okay. So we do manage to cap enemy team on 70%. Isolated Ash again. We're always looking for it. Okay. Took him down. El Saka Suppressor getting the anti-heal on them as we did as well. I think maybe they've got reload therapy. Because their health was going up like a little bit. Okay, you don't want to get too cocky there. We're up against Cassidy after all. They could just flashbang us and then we're probably dead. Sigma holding the front. We're up to 45% on the objective now. Okay, the Cassidy that hits a lot. I mean, we're pretty tanky. Like, especially with the Ethereal Excision there as well. D.Va, can we get the baby before she mechs again? Yes, we can, just about with the orb. She's got to stop doing that on us here. Oh no, she's going to remech now though. Damage from the Sigma and us on the Moira. There's a Mega there. We just about get it. We nearly got knocked past it. Moira gets eliminated as well. Enemy team have captured the point though. Damage over onto the D.Va. Chain Grasp. Mech pot. Okay, we're going to fade behind the Cassidy. There's 3 players there. We should be chaining to quite a few of them. Can we get Baby down again? No, not quite. Cassidy's putting some pressure on us. She's in the room though. Sigma's there as well. Mercy. Can we get the kills here? We could clean them up, but it's so close. Moira low health. Falls back. Damage over onto Baby D.Va. She has remech now, so we're just going to fade back. Two of our team. Moira somewhere around the point. Attacking us, but we can see her for some reason. Chain Grasp off of the D.Va. Ooh, okay. The ult's kind of wasted a little bit there. There is a Bob as well as a Moira here. Moira with the heal orb. We've got El Sac Suppressor anti-heal on him. With Bob not touching the point. 9k damage that round. We're starting to generate a bit of a cash lead here. Yeah, it's not too bad. Only 3.5k on the junk. Like in terms of damage wise, but you know, sometimes the trap just has to trap the right player at the right time. And it's enough of value to kind of justify it all. Eye of the Spider. Look, attack speed is better than weapon power on Moira. It just so happens that a load of the weapon power items are really good. Like, having extra damage on targets below 30% life, really good. Having, like, Shield Buster is a weapon power item, but it gives you a bunch of attack speed. El Saca Suppressor is a weapon power item, but it gives you an anti-heal. It's like Weapon Jammer. Really good attack speed, really good weapon power item. Also gives you attack speed, also debuffs the enemy attack speed. Like, when you compare that to booster jets, ooh, makes you move fast. We don't really like it, even though we do really like 20% attack speed. Would be really nice. Also, because we're on a precarious potency build, we do actually want weapon power. So, yeah, that's just, I mean, we've got 80% right now, plus the extra 15% attack speed from Shield Buster, plus the extra 10% attack speed from Weapon Jammer. So, I mean, yeah, we're on effectively 80% weapon power and, what, 25% attack speed.
Let's not keep them waiting.
Pretty nice. So, going into round 6. It goes to a last round. I don't actually, I'll probably pick Void Hoppers, actually. Like, we'll have to see what the Ash is like, but just having that extra overhealth for the rest of the team, it is such a good power, and it would be that or Cross Orbal, I think. Maybe Deconstruction, if we thought their healing's a bit out of control, as now in comes that Chain Grasp. Baby D.Va gets taken down. Gonna fade forward. We see the Mercy up top with the Ash there, trying to target the Mercy, but I mean, we'll take whoever we can here. We do manage to get, actually, we didn't get either of the kills, but we certainly heavily contributed. It's now gonna sit up top. You can always jump down and fade backwards. I mean, we've got the flashbang out of the Cassidy there. Here's some footsteps, but maybe we misheard him a little bit, so we thought someone was coming out through this way. Okay, Chain Grasp is hitting the Moira at the back there. I'm gonna fade past these dynamites. You've got a little bit of time before the dynamites explode. And even if they do, like the Ash does shoot them, then yeah, you can normally fade it pretty quickly. Mercy with that overhealth as well. Surviving just about, very low health. Someone get her down here. Still, we are pushing the bot. Moira comes to contest but gets hit in the face with our Sigma Rock. Mercy going for that res. We're not going to be able to kill her in time here. We can at least do a bit of damage onto her. Now with the D.Va there. Oh, big cold coming in through the Moira. We just about survived that. They didn't see where we went, which is nice. So we're going to heal orb. Chain Grasp again behind them. Moira almost down as well. Mercy now gets hit by a Freya bolt. D.Va's just about covering it though. Heal orb on ourselves. She does eat it, but we do get a little bit of healing from it. And now surely the mech's down. She does try chasing the Mercy, but with no one around there. Can we do it again? Absolutely. So, enemy team got a lot of work to do if they want to take this to round 7. We're pushing it forward here. Phantasm Orb. We're going to chase the Moira a little bit. Probably shouldn't commit to that, but we do anyway. And I mean, it does pay off. Because now we got the damage out. Oh, Moira is res. There's a Bob there as well. It's just, oh no, I thought we were off the map or something then. Okay, round the corner here. D.Va's chasing us. We have got a heal orb for ourselves. It does get eaten. We've got a Mega around there as well. Actually didn't need it because Mercy's on us healing here. So yeah, we just bounce the damage orb. If somebody pushes us, D.Va mech very, very, very low. Cassidy also was looking to roll forward but saw us and went, no, not taking that fight. D.Va's putting pressure onto us. We're trying to get that Cassidy down. Okay, well, we are off the map. That was my fault, though. I just kind of jumped off of there. It's probably because I thought previously I was off the map, and then we were like, oh no, there's actually a ledge there, but we must have been really close to it. Okay, enemy team are pushing it. Fade jump up to the high ground. Okay, there's only one player on the objective right now, so let's see who it is. It is an Ashe who we've been looking for isolated nearly all of the game. Okay, I mean, we've got a lot of time to work with here. Heal orb on ourselves. Enemy team does leave us. Who are we going to be able to take down from behind here? We're going to have to fade. Heal orb for ourselves. Ashe is one. Finished. Okay. Where is anyone on the objective here? Chain grasp off for the D.Va. D.Va mech is popped. Coalescence comes in. Oh, we're not going to be able to kill the baby D.Va though. Like, they've got a real chance with this one. I mean, they've still got so much work to do. Let's be realistic here, but the fact that we can take these two players down, and it is pretty much just these two. D.Va mech may finally go down. It does. We pop that one. Mercy's coming in. They'll be able to res, but no one is touching the objective, so we take the victory. 320k cash for our team, like 307k for them. 14,000 damage that round. Guys, I hope you enjoy these kind of games as well. I like playing the chain grasp ones. It's simplistic Moira. Oh, we get play of the game as well. Simplistic Moira, but there are little intricacies to it as well. So looking at the play of the game, yeah, we remember this bit. We fade just over the pile of bricks to try and chase the Mercy down. Guys, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. GG.